All right, welcome everybody. I'd like to welcome you to our online training for the 2017 popcorn sale. My name is Jeff Aradine. I'm the Development Director with the Cascade Pacific Council, and
my name is Claire Osterman. I'm the Pacific Service Area Field Director.
This year we are the staff advisors for the popcorn sale, and we're going to be your guide through the galaxy with popcorn. So this year we are also partnering with Trails End Popcorn. They're a huge supporter of the Boy Scouts of America and providing us with all the popcorn and have been supporting scouting for over 36 years. So we're very excited to be working again with Trails End Popcorn. On the side panel of your screen, you should have an option to ask a question. So if you have any questions throughout the training, go ahead and type it in there and we'll get those at the end. There are also some handouts that we'll refer to, and you can see those over there, and we'll also email those out at the end. So today we're going to go over 4 main sections, starting with why popcorn. What does popcorn have to do with providing a quality experience for your scouts, and what parents and families must understand for what's in it for them. Then we'll talk about how to prepare for the popcorn sale. Setting goals is a huge part of that, and we'll go over an easy way to do that. We'll help you plan your kickoff and show why scouts are great. They do great when they have incentives to go for, and then also about how important communication is. Then we'll talk about how to train your scouts and your parents so they know what to say when they're speaking with their customers, because trained scouts are much more likely to hit their sales goal. And then we'll talk about different ways to sell, how we can reach out to those customers and get the product far and wide. So now we'll start with why popcorn.
I get to talk about why we sell popcorn with our units. Popcorn is a combination of program plus popcorn. We know that when we use our program and add popcorn into it, we develop character, we gain confidence, we help our scouts learn about goal setting and money management. They learn important life lessons and public speaking skills. You can ask your unit, does popcorn drive your program or does your program drive popcorn? We hope that it will be a combination of the two. If you have a great program planned, then it's really easy to share with your parents why it's important to have a popcorn sale. And of course, if you're able to go out and sell a lot of popcorn, then you're going to have a lot of funds for your unit to have a really fun program. When you're sharing with your parents why they should get involved with the popcorn sale, you can tell them some of these things. There's no out-of-pocket expenses to enjoy 12 months of scouting activities. They do one fundraiser a year, so they have more time to enjoy scouting versus going out and doing fundraisers every single month of the year. Scouts are able to earn their own way and learn life lessons and responsibility. All of the scouts will enjoy the units program versus just the scouts who have the money to pay for each individual program. And consumers are motivated to purchase based on the cause. We should ask our boys and parents to go out and be confident that our communities want to support scouting. Our communities will support scouting if we ask them to, but we have to put ourselves out there and put scouting in front of our communities. With that in mind, we need to remember to tell our families that we are selling adventures, not popcorn. Consumers are actually 2 times more likely to support a cause they believe in, and a lot of people out there believe in scouting.
Hi, my name's Luke. Last year, I sold over $26,000 in popcorn. And I want to share with you my secrets to selling more Trails End popcorn than ever thought possible. Let's start with the basics. Follow these 6 simple steps in selling Trails End popcorn. Number 1, always wear your uniform so customers know you're a scout. Number 2, always smile and introduce yourself. Number 3, always ask the customer if they want to support scouting, not if they want to buy popcorn. Number 4, know the popcorn flavors and the product you are selling. Number 5, always have a clean order form and pen ready. And lastly, number 6, always say thank you. Pretty easy, right? Now it's very important to know what to ask a customer when asking them to support you in scouting. You'll have to practice with your parents a few times about what you'll ask customers when you ask them to support you in scouting. My speech goes like this. Hi, my name's Luke. I'm trying to earn my way to NASA Space Camp. Can I count on your support? All the popcorn is delicious, and you will help fund my many adventures in scouting. Now it's your turn. Find a partner and practice your speech 3 times. Then help your partner do the same. If you do this good, I can guarantee you will sell a lot of popcorn. Good luck and have the best year ever with selling trails and popcorn.
Now we'll talk about how to prepare for the sale. So first you want to set a budget for your scouting program. Hopefully your committee has already set a year-long program and you know all your activities and what that's going to cost. After you determine that budget and have 100% of the cost for your year, you can determine how much fundraising is required to cover that cost. If you do all of your fundraising with one popcorn sale, you don't have to fundraise at any other point during the year. So you create a fundraising plan. What are the key dates, incentives, how much popcorn should you order, and how are you going to sell that? Then recruit a popcorn team, hopefully of which you're a key part of today, and help share the load. Then you'll plan and host a fun, engaging kickoff party and arrange to get that popcorn picked up and then distributed out to your unit. Having a kickoff party is a great way to communicate out to your unit and share the fundraising plan and goals so that everybody is successful. Then, of course, you want to check in with scouts and parents weekly throughout the fundraising time so that everybody keeps it in mind. And then, of course, you'll hit your fundraising goal and have a fun and adventurous year. On the Trails End website, they have added a couple trainings this year, 2 levels of kernel training. So it's a step-by-step online training you can go through and learn all the ins and outs of being a unit kernel. And of course, there's also other videos like the Luke video we just saw that you can download and show to your unit. To set a goal, we've got a cool little worksheet here. We know that it's super important to set a goal because scouts who have goals sell twice as much popcorn as scouts who do not have a goal. So if we take your unit fundraising goal, the example here, the unit has a yearly budget of $9,450. At the 35% commission rate, they need to sell $27,000 in popcorn to fund 100% of their year. Then they broke that down to what each scout's goal was. So at $27,000 divided by 30 scouts, each scout needs to sell $900. So that was the scout's goal for that year. And then to break it down even more, they took the average price per container of $17.50 and divided each scout's goal of $900 and figured out that their scouts need to sell 51 containers. So that's a great way to figure out how much popcorn to sell. And of course, throughout the year, throughout the popcorn sale, communication is crucial. You'll start with a great kickoff party, getting people excited and giving them all the information up front. Then you can utilize the tools on trailsend.com and send weekly or bi-weekly emails out to your families. Keeping it on the forefront of people's minds is really important so that people don't forget to get out there and sell that popcorn. You can also maybe post a tracker or a thermometer so people see how far you are along to your goal and keep that momentum going. Also, it's a great idea to recruit a team to help you. You could do it on your own, but nobody likes to work alone. So here's some suggested ways of positions you could recruit people for. How about somebody that could plan that kickoff party? If that's all you need them to do, get that super excited person to plan a kickoff party. And then we all know there's somebody in that unit that has a big van or a big truck. Maybe they can help go pick up the popcorn and distribute it. Maybe you have a webmaster or an email person. They can help send out those messages to keep the popcorn sale in people's minds. And then getting one person to coordinate all the storefront sales is a great way to make sure you're getting everything covered and filled. And what about having that top selling scout in your unit talk to their other scouts about that peer-to-peer leadership and serve as a popcorn chief? So here again are some helpful resources on the sell.trailsend.com website. There's lots of resources you can download and customize, like a program planning spreadsheet, a scout incentive handout, a parent handout, and some selling tools. There's also those videos and information on the scholarship and some frequently asked questions.
Now we're going to talk about how to train. So we start our training with the unit kickoff party. The kickoff party is the single most important thing to get your sales started, and what you need at your kickoff party is enthusiasm. If you are not that enthusiastic person, it's okay. You just need to find out who that person is and ask them to volunteer to lead your unit kickoff party. They will dress up the room and use a tasting kit to get scouts excited about popcorn. You can have games for scouts to play the minute they walk in the door, like we do at all of our meetings. We know if we don't have a game ready for scouts when they come to meetings, things can get pretty chaotic. Have a role play. You can do a sale either at a storefront or at the neighbor's door to help scouts get confident about asking people to support them in the popcorn sale. And families should walk out feeling excited, informed, and ready to sell popcorn.
Hopefully by now you have a solid plan of activities for your upcoming scouting year, and all of your scouts and parents are informed and ready for a fun and a rewarding year of scouting adventures. Now it's time to start planning an awesome kickoff party for your unit's fundraiser. Hosting an engaging, enthusiastic kickoff party is important for two reasons. First, it gets the scouts excited to sell and gives them the opportunity to practice and role play with their sales scripts. Second, it serves as the one point in the year to tell all your scout parents how fundraising can reduce their out-of-pocket expenses for scouting programs and teach your scouts valuable life lessons that they may not learn otherwise. If you follow these steps, we can assure you that your kickoff party will be a hit. Recruit a kickoff team to help plan, promote, and execute a fun, engaging kickoff. Sharing the load ensures that hosting the party is not overwhelming. And be sure to select an enthusiastic person to present the kickoff information and get the scouts excited. Send home kickoff invitations to parents at least 1 month in advance. And be sure to follow up 1 week before the kickoff as a reminder. Make it fun. Use decorations. Adopt a theme. Dress up like a superhero. Play music. Provide snacks, popcorn, and drinks, and give away prizes to scouts that are enthusiastic. The more excited scouts are, the more likely they are to take part in the fundraiser. Keep it short, 30 minutes or less. Have scouts role play and practice their sales pitches. Remind scouts and parents why they are fundraising to promote your unit's scouting program. Show pictures and tell stories of last year's adventures, and talk about plans for this year's adventures. Most importantly, help your scouts set their selling goal. Like shooting a bow and arrow, you need to give scouts a target to aim for. Fun fact, scouts that set a goal sell twice as much on average than scouts that do not set a goal. Lastly, give parents a one-page handout with the program plan, key dates, and the unit and per scout goal. We wish you the best of luck. Remember to have fun, and don't forget to enjoy all the wonderful adventures ahead.
At your unit kickoff, you should have the scouts practice a sales script. You can make your sales script anything you want, but the most important things to have in your sales script is to have the scout say their name, say which unit they are with, in which city, and let the consumer know what they are raising funds for. It should be something fun that they've done with their unit recently or that they have upcoming. Make sure that the scouts ask the consumers to support them in their scouting program. And the most important part about the scout sales script is to practice the sales script. It's really easy for that young Cub Scout to go up to a door and just show them the order form and feel frozen and not be able to say anything. But if we practice beforehand, the scouts are going to feel more comfortable. You could come up with a game to help scouts practice their sales scripts at your unit kickoff party. One of our units last year told us about a game that they played where they had the scouts throwing balls to each other and practicing their sales script. They lined up in the gym and had one ball, and as they threw it across the gym, each scout got to practice their script in front of the entire group. And parents were there to help the scouts really hone in on their sales script and become confident to go out into the community and ask for support. New this year, we have a tasting kit for you to use at your kickoff parties. You will be able to get this tasting kit either at the popcorn pickup, or you can coordinate with your DE or your district colonel to pick this up before the sale gets started. The tasting kit is a new tool, and it has a variety of popcorn flavors in it. We ask that you have the tasting kit out at your unit kickoff party and have your scouts taste a kernel or two of each flavor and choose their favorite product. We decided to do popcorn tasting kits this year because we want our scouts to enjoy selling popcorn and to feel confident when asked questions by consumers. After conducting your popcorn tastings, your scouts will be ready to recommend their favorite flavor and the unit's favorite flavor of popcorn. The sales kit or the tasting kit really helps us with helping our scouts to upsell. They can tell their consumers, well, cheese is my favorite, and for the price of 2 bags, you can get a third for free with the Cheese Lovers collection. So it's a great way to help your scouts promote those higher dollar amount products in the sale. The scouts plan to sell $700 of popcorn. We chose this number because this is the first dollar amount for our bonus prizes, and it's really easy to get to the $700 goal. First off, they can start with family, friends, mom and dad's coworkers, closest neighbors to get that first $200 in sales. These are really the easiest places to start because they're people who we know will support us with the popcorn sales, so we can help build our scouts' confidence right away with the popcorn sale. Number 2, participate in 2 storefront shifts with an average of $100 in sales per shift. These are a great way to get your scouts in front of the community, and we know that the scouts will earn about an average of $100 per shift, so it's a pretty surefire way to get that next $200. Number 3, canvass your neighborhood by going door to door. You can put popcorn in a little red wagon and go door to door in your neighborhood. Your neighbors will love to see your scout in his uniform, and they'll want to support his scouting adventures. And don't forget that an online sales account is another way to really boost your sales. It's an easy way to connect with family and friends that are far away and make sure that they have the opportunity to support as well. Online selling training. Online sales are a little bit different this year. We are going to have each family actually make their own account for their scout to sell popcorn online. So at your popcorn kickoff, if you have a location with Wi-Fi, you can ask parents to bring a tablet or smartphone and walk the parents through the quick steps of registration and run through the ways to share the personalized fundraising page. And at your kickoff, you could host a text messaging blitz campaign. Pick one meeting night to hold the blitz, give parents ample notice, and send each scout's personalized fundraising page to friends and family via text message at your meeting.
Now we'll talk about a few different ways to sell popcorn. First of all is the show and sell. Everybody knows you go out to a storefront, you set up a nice table, and you talk to customers as they exit the store. That's a great way to get a lot of sales done. You want to book your locations early and pick that key spot or key spots in your community to sell traffic. What are those really popular stores? And think outside the box. We are working with Fred Meyer to get approval for the Fred Meyer stores, but where else could you sell? Think about maybe Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart. What's that store in your location that you could sell? I always like to point out Chinook District does a great job of having their district coordinator look at all the different stores and set up some times there. All it usually takes to sell in front of a store is to go talk to the manager and get permission to stand out there with your nice, polite scouts. Another great strategy for show and sell is to accept credit cards. If you're not using a Square Reader or PayPal or something like that, you really will see a huge boost in your sales if you accept credit cards. It's true that there is a percentage for transaction fee, but you'll sell a lot more popcorn to offset that small fee. And then also tell your scout stories with pictures. This picture in the slide is somebody sent me on Facebook. They made this banner for their table. It says, "Buy popcorn and make our moms sleep in a tent." So you get those excited tiger cubs on the side there, and then of course a mom in a rainy tent out in Oregon. It made people laugh and caught their attention, and then the scouts could ask them to buy popcorn. If you don't have a nice banner like this, you can always get a trifold display and just get some pictures from the past year. It also helps your scouts tell their story when somebody says, what are you going to do with the money you're earning here? And your little scout freezes up. You can point to a picture and say, don't forget about summer camp last year. And show and deliver. Show and deliver is a great way where you take your show and sell product, but go door to door and deliver right then and there. Say, would you like to buy this container of chocolate lovers? Maybe take a weekend and have a blitz weekend and have your whole unit meet at the school and then go out and canvass the large neighborhood. Come back, maybe have an ice cream social or a hot cocoa party and see who sold the most popcorn. Another thing you could do is get together pre-made popcorn kits, get everybody the same amount of product and say, let's go out door to door and sell all this product. No return trip is needed when you do it this way. You just hand the product right there. And of course, don't forget, if you have any leftover popcorn towards the end of the sale, just have your scouts go out with their little red wagon and go door to door. You'll never fails to sell some product that way. And then there's the take order strategy. When you pick up your packet, when you meet with your district colonel, you will have 25 copies of the order form. This is where you can go out and collect people's order and get their information and then deliver it at another time. It's a great thing to create a map of your area and then give each scout family a specific area. And if you keep track year over year of where you've given people scouts and who's sold, it's a great way to increase sales. Always keep copies of your order form so you know next year who sold, and you can go right back to their house and get them to buy again. And excuse me, a new idea is to sell to local businesses. Luke, our scout from San Francisco, does a huge portion of his sale this way. He goes after school and goes to the businesses and says, what about holiday gifts? Would you like to buy holiday gifts for all your clients? Or maybe for your staff? Or how about, could I go around to your office and ask your staff if they would like to buy? He's had a lot of success with this, and it's a great way you could boost your sales. Of course, scouts should lead with their sales pitch and be in their full uniform. They could go after school and before 5 p.m. and look for strip malls or office parks where there's lots of businesses and go in and ask for that owner or manager and talk to them. It's great to bring several order forms and pens, and of course that way to accept credit cards, and leave customers a way they can purchase again, maybe a homemade business card or something like that. And then with the online sale, in about 15 minutes, you can set up your profile and get selling. So you'll go register at trailsend.com, create your profile with a bio, some pictures, and maybe a little introductory video, and then start sharing it through Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media platform you like. And then you could also email a link out and text message to your friends, and then you are selling popcorn. And of course, remember to send thank you messages. You could do a great video presentation thanking them, and then maybe grandma and grandma on the East Coast would love to see your scout saying thank you for buying popcorn. Now we'll get into the sale details from this year. We have 13 products we're selling this year, starting with the Chocolate Lovers Collection. New to the Chocolate Lovers Collection is the Pecan Clusters. That was a product available only online last year, but it was so popular that Trails End put it in the Chocolate Lovers Collection. Then we have the Cheese Lovers Collection, showing 3 different kinds of cheese: white cheddar cheese, yellow cheddar cheese corn, and that favorite jalapeno cheddar cheese. And again, we have our Oregon State Beavers tin and our Oregon Ducks tin with the classic caramel corn. So those are going to be popular products again this year. And new, we have the salted caramel corn. It's in your tasted kit. You're going to want to get people trying it because it is that perfect mix of sweet and salty. Then we have chocolate caramel crunch, white chocolate pretzels, premium caramel corn, white cheddar cheese corn, and classic caramel corn. Our microwave products this year are kettle corn and unbelievable butter. And then, of course, we have the popping corn kernels. We do have the military donation options this year for the $30 and $50, but this year we also want to try our own Hometown Heroes program. So we know that there are people in the community out there that want to support scouting, but they're not necessarily willing or want to buy that popcorn. So we know that they're maybe giving you a $5 or $10 bill when you're doing a storefront or a door-to-door sale. This year, we're asking that all the units collect those cash donations, and when you do your take order product sale, order product equal to the amount of donations that you've collected. So if you've collected $200 of cash donations over the sale, order $200 worth of popcorn, and then we're going to ask that you deliver that to a fire station, a police station, maybe to the local school, to the teachers. Pick an organization in your community that you can support and say, thank you, here's some popcorn. We really appreciate what you're doing. We also have a prize form we'll show you a little bit later that we're going to ask, how much money did your unit collect? And then the unit that collects the most donations through Hometown Heroes is also going to receive a $50 gift card to present to that same organization. Now, we ask that you don't go solicit cash donations because this is a product sale, but if somebody gives you a cash donation, we'll put it towards that Hometown Hero. And of course, take some pictures. It's great for social media, and hopefully you'll send us some of those with little scouts delivering some fun popcorn.
Okay, so now we need to talk about returns for the sale. This was a really tough spot for us in last year's sale, so we decided we needed to talk about it during our trainings this year. As an example, if one unit returns half full cases of all of our returnable items, it would cost a total of $615 in product. So when it's just one unit that's returning $615 of product, it really doesn't seem like that big of a deal. But we actually have 155 units that are participating in the sale. So if every one of our units returned all of our returnable items in half full cases, it would cost a total of $95,325. And last year, when Jeff and I took over the sale, we went to the warehouse in January and we found that there was $140,000 of returned popcorn that had never gotten sold in last year's sale. So we're working really hard this year to make sure that that doesn't happen again, because Cascade Pacific Council actually had to pay the bill for all of that popcorn that didn't get sold. And we want to make sure that we sell all of the popcorn that we take out for the sale so that units have all of the funds that they could possibly earn to have their awesome programs. So you've probably already noticed that we shifted the sale dates a little bit so that we have more time to sell all of our popcorn in the sale. And we're also going to have a little bit of a different return policy this year. For our return policy, you will be able to return unsold product in their original cases. Partial cases are not accepted. No damaged or open containers will be accepted. All returns must be made by October 20th, no exceptions. Popcorn must be unopened, unmarked, and undamaged to be accepted as a return. Do not retape boxes and do not write on boxes. Each individual item will be inspected. And the reason that we're having this return policy is because on October 20th, when we accept returns, we're going to redistribute that popcorn because the sale doesn't end for an entire another month. So we're going to be able to sell the product that is returned during the rest of the sale.
So here's a list of our products, and you'll see the top 7 items that are listed in green. Those are returnable items. So those you can return back to us in full cases. The other items listed in the pink or red color, those are non-returnable items. So once those are checked out to you as a unit, go out there and sell them however you can. And then this is our commission structure.
We have 2 different commission structures for the sale. You can take this commission structure back to your unit and make a choice about which one you want to participate in. The first commission structure is unit commission plus prizes. You'll receive your unit commission and participate in the prize program, and you'll earn 32% of commission. The second commission structure is unit commission and no prizes. You'll receive unit commission plus cash in lieu of prize program and earn 35% commission. We do ask that if you choose to do the 35% commission, that you make sure you have the capacity to use that additional 3% to increase, to do your own prize program. So we do have a really great prize program. We're going to talk about that in just a few slides. It's through our Scout Shop, and we have some really cool prizes that Scouts are extremely excited about. We all know that we want to participate in the popcorn sales so that we have the funds to support our units, but the Scouts, they want to participate because they take home that prize sheet and they start making their plans for how much popcorn they can sell to earn the cool slime or whatever it is that looks interesting to them. So consider that when you're choosing which commission structure to participate in. We're also going to have earn a bonus 1% commission if you increase your sales by 10% over 2016. And online sales are a separate commission from regular sales, and they're paid out in January 2018, and that will be 35% commission. Whether you choose the 32% or 35%, you can still count your online sales towards prizes.
Now we'll look at some important dates. So your first order, your show and sell order, is due next Thursday, August 24th. You'll go into the online system and place that order there. We're asking, again, because of the return issues we had last year, we're asking that units only order up to the total amount that they sold in 2016 for that first order. So if your unit sold $20,000 in popcorn in 2016, we're going to limit your order to $20,000 for that initial order here. If you go and blow out and sell that popcorn, you can always order more popcorn and we'll get it to you. So then during August and September, you're going to hold that unit kickoff. Get those kids excited and geared up for selling popcorn. And then the delivery dates will be by district. Between September 12th and 14th, you'll have a warehouse where you'll go pick up your popcorn from your district. We'll work through the district kernels to get you assigned a time where you can come and pick up your popcorn at that time. So start thinking about now what time of day you want to get your popcorn and who's going to go get that. And then on October 20th, the final orders are due, that are the take order, and all the final returns are due at that time because, as Claire said, we're going to redistribute that popcorn out as part of that take order. Then November 8th and 9th is when you can pick up your take order popcorn, and November 20th is when the sale ends. That is the end of the sale when all the forms are due. We'll have a prize order sheet that we're going to show you. And this year we're asking for a post-dated check on November 20th, post-dated to December 4th for the fees that are due back to the council. We actually had a problem last year also collecting popcorn. We were in January 2018 and still had money out from units. So this year we're hoping that the post-dated check will get that taken care of. And you should have plenty of time by December 4th to get your books in order so that that check will clear. And then the last important date is December 16th, where we're going to have our Popcorn Jedi Party and our Top 100 Club Big Spin Party. This is the prize sheet. We'll get this. It's in the handout section. We'll email it out to you as well. But we're going to talk about that 700 bonus level, the Star Wars Jedi Club, and the Top 100 Seller Party now. So the CPC $700 club, for each scout who sells a minimum of $700, they're going to receive a bonus prize. That bonus prize is a glow-in-the-dark lightsaber patch and also a very cool toy lightsaber. We're going to hand it to you. So every scout that sells $700 will receive that patch and a lightsaber. And as part of our handouts for the training, we have a lightsaber so you can show your scouts and get them excited about that. The next level is the Popcorn Jedi Club. For scouts that sell a minimum of $1,500, the top 60 sellers will receive 2 tickets and a concession gift card to a private screening of Star Wars The Last Jedi on December 16th. So that screening is going to take place in Wilsonville in the morning on December 16th for the top 60 sellers of our sale. And then also on December 16th in Wilsonville is the Top 100 Seller Big Spin Party. So the top 100 scouts who sell the most popcorn are going to be invited to the Family Fun Center where we're going to have our Big Spin Party. And for every $1,000 that the scout sells, they'll get a spin on the wheel. So if a scout sells $3,000 of popcorn, they'll get 3 spins and get to go home with 3 prizes. It'll be quite a day for those big sellers. This is the top seller bonus prize sheet. So on November 20th, we're going to ask each unit to fill in this form. And you'll see in the top there, I guess it's the middle, there's a section to note the donations received for Hometown Heroes. And then you'll list each scout and what prize level they qualified for.
Trails End also provides us with some awesome prizes. There's the online prize program. You will earn 5% for every dollar sold online over $300 in an Amazon gift card. And there's also the scholarship program. So scouts that sell $2,500 in 1 year of sales will earn 6% of their total sales towards a Trails End scholarship. Every year after they qualify, no matter how much popcorn they sell, they will earn 6% of their sales towards their scholarship. When they go to college, they'll reach out to Trails End and they'll get a check for the 6% that they earn throughout their popcorn sale. These are the contacts for the popcorn sale, and these are the district kernels. So find your district, and the volunteer listed here is the volunteer who is helping coordinate your popcorn sale in the district. And here at the council office, if you have questions, you're going to want to contact myself, Claire Osterman, or Jeff Aradine. Jason McPherson is also helping out with the sale. He's our Director of Field Service, and you may be familiar with working with Shelly in the past. She is helping this year more on the logistical side. So we ask that if you have any questions about the popcorn sale of the council, that you first reach out to myself or Jeff. We are very easy to access. You can give us a phone call, you can text us, you can send us an email, you can reach out to us with a message on Facebook. We want to make sure that you feel like you are being communicated with a lot throughout the sale. So if you have any questions, never hesitate to reach out. We're also using our Facebook page this year to communicate with units. So if you're not following us on Facebook yet, make sure that you pull up Facebook right now and follow us at CPC Popcorn. We're posting almost daily tips and tricks to have a better popcorn sale. We've done some prizes. We're celebrating units that are doing an excellent job. It's just another way to feel connected with the popcorn sale, so it really stays on the forefront of your mind during the sale. After this training, you're going to want to pick up a few supplies, and there's a few different ways that you can do this. Available at your product pickup or through contact with your district kernel, you'll be able to get your sample $700 club patch, your sample $700 club lightsaber, and your 2017 tasting kit, and your unit packet, which has all of the PDFs that we've included in this training, and some more additional information. So you are definitely going to want to make sure that you get these supplies because they'll help you throughout your entire sale. And like this slide says, you can either get these supplies when you go to pick up your product, which will be in mid-September, or if you want to have the supplies before you pick up your product, just make sure to contact your district kernel, or you can always reach out to Jeff or myself.
Okay, so now we'll put the district kernel list back up there, and let's go and look at our questions and see what we can answer. I think we've answered them.
This one, we can answer that one.
Okay, so the question is, if I'm a district kernel, will I get extra for those units that didn't go to training? Yes, we will. We have those for you, and we'll coordinate how to get them to you. Is there a no return bonus? Not this year. We do not have a no return bonus. That happened in past years, and it really did not make a significant increase in that. If you received damaged product right out of the box, we will absolutely help get that corrected. And does the unit have to eat that cost of the damaged product? No.
Tasting kits be picked up from the, yes.
Yes, tasting kits can be picked up from the council office. Absolutely.
Yeah, just let me or Jeff know when you're coming to the office, and we'll make sure that those are available for you downstairs. So you can just come on into the office and pick up. You could actually pick up your tasting kit. You could get your lightsaber, all of the sales information right from the council office if that works best for you.
Somebody asked for our contact information again, so I've put it on the screen. Another question is, are the tins part of the take order? So the tins, we have a limited number of tins, and we're not able to order more past that number. So we said no on the take order, but then they got on the take order form. The fact is we have about the number of tins that were sold last year, so we don't anticipate it being a problem. But I would suggest that as you receive orders from your scouts, if they're doing take order to do tins, you might want to set those aside or fill them right at the beginning. Okay, so looks like that is most of the questions. So we do appreciate everybody taking the time to join us. This recording is going to be recorded and saved on the website, and we'll have we'll have this all on our popcorn website. So a couple more questions just came in. Are there flyers for the information on the slides? Yes, it's in the guidebook. That is one of the handouts through this, and will also be posted on the website. And then somebody said, when will you hear from Freddy's? And we will let you know as soon as we do. We'll get that out. But we do encourage you to go out and think of other stores you can go and talk to. Maybe Sears, maybe Home Depot. You know, think of those big box stores in your area, and where else can you sell in front of? Okay, so we're going to wrap it up at this time. Thank you again for joining us. And as always in Star Wars, may the Force
be with you.